Hi all, I just got done fixing something on my B7 RS4 and I thought I'd show you a common problem with B6 and B7 A4, S4 and RS4 driver's side seat especially, is that the seat height stops working. So as we see, it lifts the whole seat up and down. It's the rear section of this horizontal switch on the seat control switches panel. And what usually happens is that the shaft, this is a motor just like the one you see in there. The shaft that drives the worm gear from the motor breaks. The shaft that's in between here is made of it's basically a compressed aircraft cable, compressed into this square shape as you see here on the top side. And over the years of just pressure and maybe even holding the button for too long and whatnot, it starts to fall apart as you see here, and it's broken. So that was the symptoms on my RS4, is it wouldn't. The seat wouldn't go up and down, so took it apart and saw that this was broken. I ended up using the shaft from the passenger side of this B6 A4 seat just because I figured it would have had less use, so a little nicer shape. Actually, both of them on this car were fine, but I wanted to leave the driver's side intact. This is just a parts car that's here, but it does run and drive. Might turn it into a chump car one day. Anyways, I just wanted to show you, I've actually went and made another shaft just for a spare. This is just 1/8 square key stock, and as you can see here, the side to the right has not been modified in any way. That fits perfectly right into the square hole inside the motor. And then on the top side, the worm gear square drive here is just a little bit undersized. It's about 3 millimeters, I believe, so I had to kind of file it down a little bit. Fits nice and snug in there. This should never fail, but yeah, it's a good replacement, and a lot less costly than buying a whole mechanism. One thing to note is that the driver's side motor for the seat height is a different part number from the passenger side, especially if you have the memory seats, and that is because there are actually 2 extra terminals on here. The control module uses these 2 smaller terminals here. The control module uses these to determine the seat position for the memory function. But anyways, this is a cheap fix, $1 or $2. 1-inch long piece of key stock, file down on one side, and we got a repair here. To take this motor out, you got 2 T25 Torx screws here. You can get to them real easily. I mean, if the seat is down at the bottom, it's a little more difficult, but all you have to do is a nice long 1 foot long or so screwdriver. You can get the 2 screws, one on each side, one on the other side of the motor, and you can have this all done in about 15 minutes. All right, hope this helps somebody. Thanks.